I'm not planning to waste 2 hours of my life on some dumb movie with Moby Dick references. I love it how that's the bit you take issue to. Not like the bad acting from mini Will Smith, Jaden, who literally talks about on Twitter the most dumbest shit imaginable. And then fucking, the fact that Will Smith, one of probably the best actors of the last 30 years, is instead of being a war hero, he is stuck in a chair, paralyzed basically the whole movie.
Oh, well, if you want to see a movie with Moby Dick reference, there was. Oh, I saw this movie in an airplane once, like last year. It was a Chris Hemsworth movie. Oh, what was it called? Heart of the Sea. Heart of the Sea. Yeah. In the heart of the sea. In the heart of the sea. It was like an adaptation of Moby Dick, but it had Chris Hemsworth and all that good stuff.
That
It
sounds
was
good.
actually pretty decent. Yeah.
He's a good actor. I mean, all of them are good actors. All the brothers.
Yeah,
think
but I mean,
there's three of them.
it's the usual things with those actors that make a lot of movies that you always find the bad fruit, you know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I don't know, MIB International. That isn't his best job.
Acting paralyzed, a unique skill. Ah, yes. Sitting still is definitely a unique skill for actors.
And how was that? Will Smith like asked for $40 million to us to
Yeah.
star in a movie? You only act paralyzed. $40 million.
Didn't he like self-fund that shit, like for his
Oh, I
kid?
don't know.
I think he was one of the
I
main
remember.
backers for that shit.
I remember that at least recently, in the recent years, he rejected many deals because he had so high standards for his contracts that nobody wanted to to contract him anymore. He asked for like 40,
Yeah.
$50 million.
The high standard was you need to put my son in the movie.
Well, did you saw the second Independence Day?
Yes, I did. He wasn't in
Yeah,
it though, right? No,
he
wasn't.
didn't star
Yeah.
in that movie because he asked like $48 million to star in it,
Jesus.
something like that. So instead, they just killed him in a jet crash. How about that?
Can you fucking? That's so much money, man. Like, that's just
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, with $48 million, I mean, if you administer them well enough, you can set your life again as a normal person. Not that many luxuries and all, but you
Yeah.
have your life settled.
I mean, you've seen Will Smith's house, right?
Yeah,
Oh
like
my god, it's
the
ridiculous.
mega palace.
Hey Gus, how you doing, bud? How's life? Do you think some tanks are overpriced? Like for $501, I asked Ida too, and he said he thinks it is. I want to see your opinion. Oh, $50? So capitalism is a wonderful thing, and it pretty much means that if you have a product and people will buy it at that given price and they will buy it in troves. So such as why is my frame rate dying? What is going on? Oh, it's the train. Run away from the train. Oh my god. But yeah, the thing is, if people are buying in droves that vehicle for that price, like think about the CV90-105, right?
Yeah.
The CV90-105, there were millions of the damn things. A lot of people will say that the $60 was overpriced for it. Well then, what do you say to those people who have bought it? Now, obviously, everybody in this world wants cheaper stuff. I would love my car to only cost me $2, right? That would be a wonderful thing. But if there are these bunch of other people who will buy my car for thousands of dollars, and I have to just kind of live with that.
Yeah, they're gonna set up the price in that standard.
Exactly.
That's the concept of offer and demand. If you want
Yes.
to read about that.
Yeah, and that's basically what we have in War Thunder right now. If the vehicles were too expensive, then people would not buy them, or people would not buy them at the amount that Gaijin wants them to buy them, let's say, and therefore what would happen in the end is they would lower the price.
Yeah, and I assure you that if they start selling vehicles for $60 or $50 a pack and nobody buys them, they will lower the price instantly.
Yes.
But it ain't that way. Many people buy them from that price. I myself, I buy them for that price because I don't find them that. It's not a necessity in my life to have them. I just buy it because I like them. So.
Yes, they charge X money for it because people will pay X money. Exactly, you're completely correct. The other thing as well to understand when it comes to it is they do sales every what feels like 3 months. They do sales all the time. They do bundles all the time. So if people are unhappy with the pricing, you can just wait a little bit and you can get them for, you can get them for cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I think people really need to understand about the FOMO syndrome, the fear of missing out syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you really need that vehicle into your thing, or is it gonna be a detriment to your personal expenditures, so that you need to?
Yeah,
to
like
buy
that T34 prototype is a great example of that, right?
Yeah. Of course. If you're struggling from month to month to
right, do I buy food?
In your luxury.
Do I buy food,
exactly.
or is it T34 prototype time? Buy food. Like, holy shit. It's pretty simple. Yes, of course there's a ZSU. Nope, you're not hitting my barrel today. We're not doing this, sorry. Nope. And you can trade in your event vehicles for those $60 premiums. Yep, there's that too. The fact is, at the end of the day, they do at least 2 events a year now, where you can sell off your parts and you can sell off your stuff and you can buy stuff without spending any money. So yeah, there's a lot of ways in War Thunder to be able to make money. How? What? Oh, I hate the SU-57s. What is that nonsense? Really? Come on.
The driver part. Yeah.
What's a good premium vehicle for Germany? Really depends what you're looking for. Yeah, that's quite a broad topic. Like, you're talking about ground, air,
For example, Jutech. I'm not gonna recommend the A1A1L44 for you because you don't play 9.0 onwards. So
Yeah.
That's the context. Context matters.
Yeah, exactly. And I wouldn't recommend you the Eugen because you don't play naval.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
It was kind of weird. World War II tanks versus Cold War. I love War Thunder. M48 versus CSU-57-2. Both are Cold War.
Yeah. IS-6 is technically World War II though, so have fun with that.
IS-6?
Technically, yeah.
Oh yeah, but I always measure by the enter of service, not the development.
Well, I mean, it was that's the problem with those Soviet heavies, right? Because they were being built at the time of the end of World War II as prototypes. So you could either see, like, the IS-3 is a World War II vehicle.
Yeah, the
IS-4
technically.
Yeah, the IS-4 is also technically a Second World War vehicle. Not the M that we have in game though. The other ones aren't though.
It's just that for the IS-3, they pushed it into service for World War II. It just didn't manage to arrive in time for that thing. But for the others, they were still in development at that time. That's why they consider them.
Yes, and there's a real reason why the IS-3 got replaced very quickly as well.
Very quickly. Yeah, well, the T10M, the T10, that was, I think, the IS-8, I think it was. Is there?
Technically, yeah.
It was about a 5-year difference.
Yeah. Which is insane when you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, I always, I think I mentioned to my brother once that one of the one of the things that benefited the Soviet tank development for World War II was that they fucked the Germans because they had this like heavy tank like duel with them. Because for the Allies, they just found that the German was good enough for dealing with all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Until it wasn't, and they had to come up with something else.
God damn. That 163 was hounding me. Very, very, very mean. Thank you for the subscription, Mr. Bigginsworth, and also thank you for your nice words about the YouTube stuff. I've enjoyed it over the last few days. It's been fun putting out a lot of content. There'll be a little bit more tonight, and yeah. Think there will be any surprise vehicles this update? Those premium ones, unless they're being held for something else, such as squadron vehicles. Ooh.
Oh, you remember that I mentioned you this naval vehicle with a certain particular name for the Italians?
Yes.
The destroyer or whatever it was. I think they are gonna add it at some point. The Camiccianera.
The update is tomorrow, Mr. Bigginsworth.
Because on the data mine, the Mr. Gentle Spy put something about that chip.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, something about that.
Interesting.
Let me look it up.
Oh, I screwed up. I can't die in this vehicle as well. So this is my last first place that I need. No. Oh, and by the way, oh, he's on fire. And pop. So one thing to note, this is in a full up tier. I'm on 8 kills and 2 deaths. You can do it too. Believe in yourself. Don't be like Jaden Smith. Be Will Smith.
Well, be Will Smith on his prime.
Ah yeah, be Will Smith in Men in Black.
Yeah, be Will Smith in Independence Day. Not on... not on... how is it called? Gemini Man.
Or Suicide Squad, yeah.
Suicide Squad. Well, I think he was the reason that Suicide Squad actually is worth a damn. Like... Will Smith and Margot Robbie. I watched that movie mainly for those two.
Yeah, become Will Smith, turn off auto repair. Exactly. You will too get a mansion with auto repair and all of your million silver lines that you will say. Is the Chinese top premium tank worth getting before they remove it? What, the Type 16 whatever? I don't think they're going to remove it for a long time. If you mean the pre-order bonuses, that's up to you, brother. I turned off auto repair on my 2A5. It will take 21 days to repair. Meanwhile, I so far have saved about 2,000 so far. Not really practical for you. I mean, well...
I don't think that's really the point.
Yeah, that's not the point of it. Auto repair, like the whole point, the thing about auto repair, by turning it off, you just save SL even if it takes you a few seconds to repair a vehicle over auto repair.
It's more of a long-term solution.
Yeah. It's not like an instant solution, it's an overall solution. And it's short-term gain, long-term gain. There's literally no reason not to do it unless you don't like clicking twice. And if that's the case, you have issues.
Even if you save 5 SL for every match, that's already something for a few clicks.
There we go.
Oh, here it is. It was on the Reddit that he posted as a link. It is the new intervention signed Italian destroyer, Soldati Serie 1 Camiccianera. Black shirt, which is controversial for some people, not for me, but
yeah, it is how it is. Good game though, and we got ourselves the decal, 100,000 SL, and also nearly 10k RP. So I'll take it. I wasn't even trying to get this emblem, but I'm glad we did.